Hello there, Jillian.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. We've got Emmett as well. Hello there, Emmett.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Now, Jillian is from New Glasgow. Emmett is from Gore. And I guess the first question is, Jillian, you won the $100,000.
Yes.
First of all, first impressions. First impressions of the win.
Of the win? Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. It was kind of a weird way to win, I guess. I was a little bit shocked. I don't know if you've seen it in my face. But it was very unexpected, and I was pretty excited, but I didn't know how to take it. So.
Have you spent any of the money yet? Have you received the money yet?
I just received the money, and no, I did not spend a cent yet.
What is it like going to the ATM and your balance is now $100,000 more than it was yesterday?
I didn't put my check in the bag, so it's not.
That's tax-free.
But it'll be nice. I can't wait to see it.
Emmett, your experiences on the show, what were your impressions? I guess going in and coming out, what was it what you thought it was going to be?
Honestly, you never know what it's going to be like. A lot of people are like, hey, and what's your strategy going to be going in? And I said, well, I don't know what kind of people are in there. As soon as you get in there, you walk in, it's pretty crazy. You know, you kind of you saw it, but actually to live it, walk down those stairs, and to see those people, and then and especially for me, I got thrown on the block first night, so I was like, all right, game on. And it's pretty crazy because me and Jill always joked around how, we said probably only our families are watching back home. And I joked, my family's probably not even watching. They're so busy, you know what I mean? And to come home to an airport full of people just kind of gave us a first little taste of what things are going to be like. And it's been really crazy. A lot of people, a lot of support, a lot of love. So it's been fun. Everywhere as we go, people see us.
Jillian, you were a teacher. Are you going to go back to teaching?
Yes, I'm going to start back in September, I think.
And you were a dairy farmer, back on the farm?
Not at the moment. I know Dad's been trying to get me out there quite a bit.
He wants a hand. You're dumping it.
Yeah, but we've just been trying to tie up loose ends, and I got a place in the city. I got to fill for the September, and just running around doing errands and whatnot. So, once you're gone for 3 months, it takes a little while just to get back on track. So, lots of we joke around like we do nothing all day, but constantly, we're dead tired by 6 p.m. because we've been just doing errands here and there. So
busy.
Really busy.
Well, you've both become really TV stars, right? Over the last few minutes. No, really, it is because you're celebrities. Because you must see that you get a different reaction now than you did before the show. You must see that.
Yeah, definitely. It's weird when you go into the grocery store and stuff, and it's usually when you're like not thinking about it at all. And then someone says something to you and it throws you off. But yeah, it's pretty weird.
It's still a little kind of hard to accept because we don't feel like, because technically we were on camera, but we're in a house that it wasn't like we were, okay guys, take two, go here, go there. It was just like we're just on a show,
living our lives.
We were just kind of living in a house, so it's kind of like a different type feeling for us because we didn't really feel like we would be celebrities because we were just technically sitting in a house just doing our own thing. But we getting out. The amount of people that watch the show is just...
you wonder why people like you. You're just like, I don't know why you like me. I was just being myself. And I don't know. It's weird.
We're talking with Jillian and Emmett from Big Brother Canada. We're going to take a... In the Cat Country studio, we've got from Big Brother Canada, we've got Jillian, we've got Emmett, and wow, certainly you captivated a lot of hearts. You brought, I think, the country together. This was the first time ever that Big Brother has come to Canada, and it was a nice experience. Going to talk about some questions from the Emmett's Facebook page, from the Cat Country Facebook page. Debbie says, are you in love or what? If you could see that, Jillian just handed right everything over to Emmett. I know we're getting personal, but you don't have to answer. Don't feel obligated, but your thoughts on the relationship, maybe.
Yeah, you know what? I'll paint a picture for you. I don't know. It's hard to explain because it's weird when you're put into a house with someone. We were in there both for 71 days, and for 71 days, you're within yelling distance of a person. Like, not, it's not as if you're in a relationship outside the house where someone goes off to work, they come back, you go there. It's as if you want them, they are there for 71 days. It does not matter. They're within yelling distance. You can see them. And to come out, honestly, we haven't spent We haven't spent a night apart. We've been together. It's just really weird.
I went for a run once.
Yeah, well, the odd little things, it's just kind of like we've been hanging out quite a bit, and as I say,
And he texted me, "I love you," when I was on my run.
Jillian came out and said that. I was going to say, Emmett, you'd be a great politician because you danced right around that question. Sylvain says, did Emmett officially ask Jillian to be his girlfriend? Have you done that?
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
I'm going to stop you right there. So, Jillian, since Emmett has not done that, do you want to go catch the new Star Trek movie tonight? I'm free. What do you think?
He hasn't asked you to be his girlfriend. It's not me. I'm waiting. No, I'm not.
No. Dance around that question with me, see?
No, I haven't asked her yet. We'll wait for something special to do.
A special time.
Yeah.
Marilyn says, since there wasn't a radio or a television in the house, what did most of you do for amusement or entertainment? Did it ever get boring?
No, we're not telling that. Honestly, that's one of the biggest challenges you face in the Big Brother house is boredom. It is honestly, and some days you're locked in the house for 2 days. You don't have the backyard because they're setting up for competitions or something's happening. Boredom is one thing you have to deal with and fight with because you're stuck. You can go as far as the kitchen to the bedroom. What do you do?
The boys made chessboards.
Yeah,
and they got them taken away from us. But we had a game called puckball.
Yeah.
That they never took away from us. So we played that, the long table you've seen in the Big Brother house. I don't know if it ever showed it on live feeds or what, but it was kind of like shuffleboard.
Yeah,
we played and we made it up. We marked napkin rings and we made up our own games. So.
But honestly, the boredom's it's one of the toughest things that you're going to face in there.
You're just like, how much longer till bedtime every day?
Did you keep your mind focused on maybe the end result, the prize money? Did that help you get through it?
It wasn't so much a big deal for me. Like, at the end of the day, I knew I was there, and I had Joe with me, so we got to hang out a lot, and, we made that connection in the first week, and it wasn't too bad. Maybe a lot harder for some of the other people, but, if one of us get down, we could always, remind ourselves and pick each other back up, so it was good that way.
Heather says, please let Jillian and Emmett know that they have fans in Australia, too. They watch the live feeds the entire season, so not just Canada, but worldwide.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
How was Big Brother on your families? Did you get to talk to them afterwards? You obviously couldn't talk to them during, could you?
We didn't think about it during the show, though. I never once was like, I wonder how my mom's doing with all of it. You don't think that anything's going on outside the house. I just felt like, yeah, exactly. We said we only thought our parents were watching. So we didn't think it was anything, I didn't even consider that they were going through anything at home, and I was never on the block, so I was like, oh, well, I never had to worry that I was going to get sent home. But there's other things than that you don't think of that they're worrying about. They're worrying about everything that's being said on the internet. They're worried about, what people think of you. So every little move you make, they're like, don't do that, don't do that. Like, they're so stressed out for you because they're worried about what people are going to say. So I think it was really tough on our families.
Yeah, I can say, especially for mine, you just gotta stay away from the stuff on the internet because a lot of it's just as I said, people asked us have we read it yet, and then I said there's no positive things that are gonna come from reading it, and anyone who knows us knows who we are, and so we just try to stay away from that. But people like my mom, she can't really stay away from that stuff. She wants to read that stuff. So, but it's just it was tough on them for sure. Yeah,
it was interesting from our perspective. Watching Big Brother Canada because, Emmett, you're from Gore-Hants County, you're in the area. Jillian, you're from New Glasgow, you're in our area. There was somebody in Halifax who's close to the area. So we really had 3 people to cheer from within our listening area. So that made kind of like a little competition. And it was... What was the connections like with some of the other contestants on the show, the competitors?
Well, me and Jill kind of paired up with kind of different groups in the house. Right off the get-go, me and Tom kind of paired up, and then we kind of paired up with Alec and Peter, and we just said we'd go as far as we could with that. Week 4...
I know it was going to drop me.
Yeah. So, no, we kind of, as I said, one of the best strategies in the Big Brother game is to create these alliances, but know when to let them go at the same time. And me and Jill had got together after, the end of the first week. And, if you watch the show, I don't know what as I said, we haven't even watched the show yet. But I don't know what they cut and didn't cut.
Right.
And I would go tell them, like, don't worry, boys, I'll drop her in a second, blah, blah, blah. I'd come back and tell Jill, I was like, I think I'm dropping you. Don't worry, I'm not. Like, you got to say what you got to say.
Yeah, for the most part, we knew what each other was saying behind each other's backs.
Yeah. So. Jessica asks, Jillian, says, you broke a lot of promises with house guests.
Yeah, Jessica.
Do you feel bad for doing so?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, my gosh. I went through, so much. I don't know. I couldn't even handle all the lying I was doing. I was just like a kid. But yeah, you have to do it. It's part of the game, I wouldn't have won if I hadn't have done it, so I can't regret it. But at the same time, it's mentally draining. Like, I was so stressed out. There was points when I was like, I don't even think it's worth it to be breaking all these promises and doing all this stuff for $100,000. Like, there's so many times when I wanted to just be like, okay, enough is enough. I have to leave this house. But Emmett talked me back into it. Like we said, we always just had each other's backs. So yes, I felt bad.
We're talking with Jillian and Emmett from Big Brother Canada. We'll take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back to wrap. Got Jillian and Emmett from Big Brother Canada in the studio for just another couple of minutes, and then James will be in with news in from Andy at 7:30. Here's something for you, Emmett. It's from Brittany. It says, "Marry me, Emmett. You're so cute."
I've been getting a few marriage requests, but yeah. A little busy right now, and
little tied up.
Yeah, a little tied up at the moment.
Have you gotten anything like that, Jillian? Where
people
fans
asking me to marry them?
Well, that would be the extreme, but things that maybe you would not have noticed had you not been on a popular TV show.
Yeah, I had one marriage request. And we were at the mall one day, and I got my picture taken with the guy, and he's like, I think we make a really good couple. What do you think? And I was like, I don't know. You just have little people saying things like that, all the time. So it's funny. Flattering.
Just think what people who are in the limelight all the time have to deal with, like the big superstars. And you guys, you know what, whether you believe it or not, you are celebrities, and you're superstars, at least for the time being, because people have that connection through the TV show, through Big Brother Canada. Have you stayed in contact with any members of the house?
Yeah, Andrew's in Florida. Me and Andrew are going to hang out quite a bit. Once he gets back, we've, even though things ended, I kind of got him out of the house, we're still going to be great friends. As we said, he gets back on Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever, and we're going to hang out that night. But not really. It's just...
He's one of the only people.
And I'll hang out with Jill. They're all so far away. If we go to Calgary or something, maybe we'll see Tom or Tal and them. But other than that, not really. So,
are you the same outside of the house as you were when you went into the house? Anything that you've learned from your experiences?
I don't know if you can take anything that you learned from in the house, take it back out. It's
a unique situation.
As I said, one of the things that me and Jill said to people asked if you're dating or stuff, I was like, you don't know what's real or what's fake in there. People are lying constantly. It's like being in a video game in a way.
You're constantly paranoid in the house. You're just like, is this person talking about me? What's this person doing? You're paranoid the whole time in your house. It's nice to not have that when you're outside the house. You just live a normal life. You don't have to worry about anyone lying to you. Well, maybe people lie, but I'm definitely not lying like I was in the house. So, no, it's just nice to be out.
Would you do it again?
Not right now.
No, but that experience, would you, down the road, would you absolutely do it again, or having gone through it, just think, nah?
I go back for All Stars.
Yeah.
Something like that. It would be tough for us. People know what we're capable of and what we can do now. So as soon as we walked in the house, not that we didn't have targets on our back, but it'd be a tough one again. That's why you'd have to go back with the best of the best, because there's big targets in the house other than you. So I'd do All Stars or something if there was some crazy.
Yeah, I'd do All Stars.
Yeah, maybe Couple Twist, or I don't know who knows what they would come up with.
Are you a fan of reality shows in general?
Either one of us really watched Big Brother before going in the house. Yeah. We only started watching it after we started,
We found out we were going to be on it.
Yeah.
So I studied a season. I was just like, okay. But I did get hooked on it when I was studying my season. I was up till 7 in the morning. I couldn't stop watching the next show, so it was addictive.
They didn't ask you that in the in the audition?
Yeah.
Something? Yeah.
I told them I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I was honest.
Yeah. So.
Listen, it has been a big pleasure. Jillian, congratulations on winning Big Brother Canada.
Thank you so much.
Emmett, congratulations on a good game. And listen, thank you both for dropping by the Cat Country Studios today.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.